Good evening, Turtle. How we doing tonight? Hope all is well in your side of the world. It's nice and cold and chilly over here. So it is nippy. I don't like cold. I really don't. It gets too cold. For those of you that are just dropping in on the channel, welcome to Wits. Welcome to Live from PlayStations and Ustreams, when we're on Ustream, which is almost never anymore. Only live interactive game show network. I am your host. I am the Saint Fan, Professor Von Quizzlestein, Edward Nigma, Blind Eye Jack, and whatever other characters I can come up with when I'm doing a broadcast. But tonight, it's just the Saint Fan. Hope you guys are well. Tonight, we're doing a little bit of a tribute episode at the request of Bubbles. For those of you that don't know, she lost a very dear cousin to her about a week and a half ago. And at her request, she asked me to make a theme night tonight.
Doing this because I'm going to win my shit, LOL.
And for her, it took me a while to figure out what the theme was going to actually be. So tonight, I hope you're ready to chase some rats, run from dogs, and claw at the furniture. Because tonight is cat night, so to speak. The pregame and the primary game will be about cats. I will explain the pregame show here in a minute for you guys, because this one is actually, in my opinion, probably the toughest pregame of them all. In my opinion, because you don't have a lot of time to look at what you're looking for. For this show, or for this pregame. And Bubbles is bouncing around upstairs, I think. Either Bubbles or the dog, one of the two. And I need to pause the slideshow. There we go. I keep forgetting it's got a pause function. If I'd remember that, my life would be a lot easier. Because it was like, just doing the flashcard one with the episodes, and it was going by so fast that I wasn't able to pull the answers up. Then I look up and I'm like, oh, I forgot all about that silly little button. I forgot all about that silly little button. Alright. Hopefully it's paused. I'm hoping it stays paused, because if not, I'm not going to be a happy camper. Because that means there's a bug in the software, because it's not pausing. That's alright, we'll fix that. We will fix that. So tonight, the pregame, ladies and gentlemen, is going to look simple to you. It's going to look really simple. But because you have a time limit on how long you're going to see each list, it's not so much. This pregame came from a variation from one of the games that I have loved to use for the new pregame setup, 5 Minutes to a Fortune. In 5 Minutes to a Fortune, they would give you a question, and you would have to spell out the answers using objects. For instance, if they told you to spell out, I gotta think of one I can do that doesn't have any vowels in it. I can't off the top of my head. Alright, if they told you to spell out one of the Brady kids, names. But you had to do it spelling only words that had the same first letter. So, for instance, the Brady kid we're referring to as Jan, even though you could have picked any of them in the on the TV show. So you would spell it out January, April, November. That would be your actual answer. I put a little tweak on it to make it work for this show, because you guys are not going to be able to go and give me January, April, November all in order on a question answer. So what it's going to be is, it is going to reveal, for instance, we're looking for something in the kitchen. And in this list, we're looking for U.S. states. What's in front of you are 5 U.S. capitals. So you got to come up with those 5 U.S. states, and the first letter of each of those states will give you the answer. So for instance, Columbia is South Carolina, Salt Lake City is Utah, Atlanta, Georgia, Montgomery, Alabama, and Providence, Rhode Island. So the actual list is South Carolina, Utah, Georgia, Alabama, Rhode Island, and you'll notice the first 5 letters give you sugar. So that would have been the answer to this first letter list. So you're only going to see the list for about 30 seconds, and then it'll flip to the next one. But tonight, as I said, it's theme night. And tonight, our theme is for cats. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we are looking for on this list are breeds of cats. So, for instance, if you know which Canadian province has the city of Vancouver, the first letter of that item is the letter of the word. And again, if you guys need me to jump to the example screen, we can do that if we absolutely have to. Hey James, how we doing tonight?
What's up?
So again, everything you're looking for is that all of these lead to a specific breed of cat. Again, tonight we're doing a theme night. Tonight we are doing cat night, is the best way to put it. Kitten night. And then we're going to get to the main show, which will also have the theme of cats. And the main show tonight is That's the Question. And the winner of the That's the Question will get, as you see in front of you, held by my co-host, who still does not have a name other than Luke right now. Tonight's main prize is the Firefly Serenity Yahtzee game. So that is what is going out to somebody tonight. The one thing I do know with That's the Question is it's usually a lot quicker than most of the other games. So we may stretch it out just a little bit. We'll see what happens. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a fun day. I picked up a ton of new toys. Tons of new prizes. As I told you guys, for those of you that don't follow me on the Instagram account, hey HBK, how we doing? Everything gets pictured and put on my Instagram account. So if you want to go look up the Saint Fan on Instagram, follow, and you will see all the prizes. But since you guys are here at the moment,
Not somebody I'm going to win my ship, LOL.
We'll see, Turtle. We'll see. So, for instance, I picked up today, and this one's actually pretty good. I'm not even going to tell you guys what it is. I picked up today a Robotech VF Vertitech fighter for Max Sterling. David, what the pregame is tonight is first letters. What you see in front of you is a list of objects that fit that second title at the top. So, for instance, we have cars by manufacturer. You see 6 cars: Gremlin, Ambassador 6, the G20, the Cadet, the Scala, and the Vantage. Every one of those has a certain manufacturer. The first letter of each of those manufacturers, you take the first letter of the first one, first letter, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, and so on. They spell out a cat breed. So, and I'm going to show you guys the example real quick so you guys can see what I was talking about. Just so you have it. And again, I will show the example. I'll probably bounce in and out on the example a couple times. Oop, wrong one. Because it does take a little getting used to on this one.
Hello all.
So, for instance, this is our example. The big answer to this board is something in the kitchen. For the list, we're looking for 5 U.S. states. Now, obviously, each one of these cities is very specific to a specific state. We have Columbia, South Carolina, Salt Lake City, Utah, Atlanta, Georgia, Montgomery, Alabama, and Providence, Rhode Island. If you take those 5 states, and there you go. Again, Columbia, South Carolina, Salt Lake City, Utah, Atlanta, Georgia, Montgomery, Alabama, and Providence, Rhode Island, and you take the first letter of each of those answers, you get sugar. S-U-G-A-R.
Sugar.
Exactly. That's the example. That's not the valid one for this game. So again, there is only one answer per list, just to let you guys know that. So, we're going to pull it back up. We're going to start at the top. So again, each one of these cities is in a Canadian province. You take the first letter of each of those provinces, and you will get a cat breed. Now, even Bubbles doesn't know what's on this list, so she she is she has never seen it. She doesn't know any of these. Well, she might know them via the same route you guys do. But while we're doing that, I'm going to show off a couple more of the prizes we picked up. One of the greatest things out of this year, that's coming out this year, I told you guys earlier, is it is the 50th anniversary for Star Trek. Well, today, I went on a Star Trek kick. I really did. One of the greatest episodes, or so they say, is The City on the Edge of Tomorrow. And I'm talking about the original series. Just so you guys know, because Turtle, I was right. 1966, October 21st. I found this today completely by accident. It was buried under a table. This is the Captain James T. Kirk with his outfit from the City on the Edge of Tomorrow. Or on the Edge of Forever. That's what it was. It was the one where they jumped back in time. He and Spock, and they were back in a modified world, so to speak, with Nazis and the whole 9 yards, and probably, and I use the word probably, one of the greatest Star Trek original series episodes they ever made. Now again, I'm going to tell you guys, a lot of these lists are not easy, and you only get about 30 seconds before it'll start wrapping through. That's why I always do the pre-show, and I show off stuff during the process. And there's always been controversy, according to some people, of whether or not J.J. Abrams' movie is Star Trek canon. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, we're saying it is. And there's one reason we say it is. As soon as I find it. One reason that we swear up and down that J.J. Abrams' story is canon in the Star Trek universe is because of one character, Leonard Nimoy. When Mr. Spock jumped through universes, it made it canon. I don't care what anybody says. So, today, among other things, we picked up 4, I could have gotten 2 more, but I had to pass on the other 2. 4 of the figures from the Star Trek movie, including the original Spock, the old man Spock. the last toy type that was ever made that involved Leonard Nimoy's character. But we also picked up young Mr. Kirk. We picked up Sulu, even though they kind of ruined his character, I think, a little bit. And we had to pick up the bad guy, Nero. We had to pick up Nero. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am officially declaring, here on out, Listwitz declares Abrams' version of Star Trek as official Star Trek canon. And I don't care what anybody else says. Official Star Trek canon. But that wasn't even the favorite thing I picked up today for Star Trek. When you were a kid, I quit throwing things around. When you were a kid and you watched Star Trek, there were two things you wanted to fly. There were only two things that you demanded to fly as a kid. You wanted to fly the USS Enterprise, or if you were really a bad boy, you wanted to fly the Klingon Bird of Prey. Die-cast metal Hot Wheels models for Star Trek. See, we're not even to my favorite yet. I'm holding off on my favorite one just for the fun of it.
Bombay for Canadian Providences.
Very nicely done, Bubbles. Indeed, it is Bombay. Yeah, I know the box is a little damaged, but we actually had for the Klingon. And I didn't even notice the box was slightly damaged until I picked it up or got home. But, man, we're getting my favorite Star Trek piece. Getting to my favorite Star Trek piece. Everybody thinks of the bad guys in Star Trek. Oh, let me get on camera slightly. As being there, that's better. Everybody thinks of Star Trek as bad guys being alien monsters or tyrannical dictators or demons or things like that. One of the all-time greatest villains that wasn't a Klingon on Star Trek the original series was a simple human. He was a traitor, not a traitor, but a traitor. But he was one of the all-time great baddies. And he was Mr. Harry Mudd from Mudd's Women and I Mudd. And as you can see, he comes with lots of little extras. That one I was really glad I picked up. That one I was really glad I got. Because that one was like, I saw Harry Mudd and I'm like, okay, forget everything else. This is going to be the good one. So that's the Star Trek pile. I think. Let me make sure. Yeah, I think that's the Star Trek pile. Now, this one's a smaller one.
Hopefully early in OGD evening, everyone smile. Hey,
very nicely done, James. Indeed, the Toy Bob is indeed up there.
Toy Bob.
No, Khan was a super baddie. Khan had super abilities. He was no traitor. He was a traitor, not a traitor. Plus, he was like superhuman. Mudd had no superhuman abilities. He just had a glib tongue. Now, this one just happened to catch my eye, and it's one of the small ones. But since people have said they are interested in them, I picked up the Gundam model kit. Now, it is just a model. It just has to be put together. But since people have said they had interest in Gundam items, that got included in the pile. Oh, let's see, what else do we have? What else did we bring home? Lots of stuff. At least I like to think lots of stuff. I'm missing some stuff. Oh, no, I'm not. Wait, I did Robotech. Okay. What is this? Look. I also picked up, and I'm only going to pull one of them out, because the other four are even further back. Told you guys, Abrams movies count. Well, I managed to pick up, and I've been eyeing these for quite some time to give away, 4 full-scale Star Trek collector glasses. Let me get out of the way. Well, I can't get out of the way of the puzzle. I had all 4 for the set. Kirk, Spock, Uhura, and Nero. So we actually have all 4 of these that will be given out as one set when we get to it. And I've already opened one of them just to make sure it was in one piece. It's fairly heavy. Not disastrously heavy, but fairly heavy. And I think that leaves me with 2 things left to show tonight. I think that leaves me with just 2 things left to show. I'm double checking just to make sure.
I hope Turtle did not grab any rewards yet, LOL smile.
Nope, no rewards have gone out yet. I have not started the main game. That I promise. Let's see, down there at the bottom. And you pull out Mr. Big. Okay. So much stuff, so little space. Oh, I know what else I'm missing. I don't know where it went though. I just have to figure out where it went.
Soon big smile.
Where did it go? I'll find it in a minute. I also picked up, and I've been looking at this for a while, but what it is basically a supposedly pewter, Marvel figure that was a Best Buy exclusive. Oh, let me get that. I can't get out of the way of the game. That's the problem. This is Mr. Silver Surfer. I passed on him like at 3 shops, and then today I just finally decided, I'm not going to pass on him anymore. I'm not going to pass on him anymore. Today was his big coming out party, or coming home party, whichever the case may be. And I got one more thing in here. I just have to find it. Where did it go?
Do get the surprise reward for I won on Wits list. Fantastic for that sweet Silver Surfer smile.
Everybody has what they love, and then everybody has what they hate. I try to cover all my bases every time I can. Now sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, I had them here earlier. I just have no clue where they disappeared to. I have no idea where they disappeared. I got one more big one. And one more small one that I'm trying to find. As soon as I remember what I did with it. Oh, nope, didn't put it there. Didn't put it there. I'm usually better organizing this, usually. That means I'll have to find it later and show it off. Because it's gone into hiding. This has got me worried. But the other item, and the reason I have to show it off is because there is one limitation to it. It's one of those items where if you are in Europe, you're not going to be able to win it. Because what it is a 6 DVD set for Region 1 only Magna.
Did I inspire you to create a difficult pre-game? Smile.
I just don't know where it went at the moment. It's down here somewhere. But what I'm going to do, because like I said, I don't care where you're from, I'm going to give you something. So what it will end up being is if somebody gets it that can't play Region 1 DVDs, we're going to do a swap, but only if that's the case. I'm just not sure where it is. No, I'm not like, I'll turn the lights on, I'll end the broadcast, and I'll find it in a heartbeat. Watch, I guarantee you that's what will happen. But since I can't pull that one out.
Well, they could get a codex to play the Region 1 DVD.
Yeah, but I'm not going to make them do that. That's kind of like defeating the purpose, kind of. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, I showed you all the Star Trek stuff. I was going to stay away from anything Star Warsy. I really was. I walked in and I had seen a Cobra, a G.I. Joe figure I was going to consider. I had seen some Babylon 5 stuff I was going to consider, and so on and so forth. Then I saw this. Ladies and gentlemen, I know we're up to episode 7, but every so often, episode 1 just calls out and says, don't forget, we were damn good too.
Region 1 DVDs too. I have caught a free player. Question on Silver Surfer. Does it come with Marvel Digital Comic DVD?
There is the box says it does. The box says it does. According to the box, it does include the Marvel DVD part. So yes, that will be part of it. And it's still in the wrapping, so if it's not in the wrapping, blame the manufacturers. That's all I'm going to say. And finally, like I said, I was really trying to stay away from Star Wars stuff. I really was. And I saw 3 possibilities on Star Wars, and I got away from 2 of them, no problem. I saw number 3, and I just couldn't stay away from him. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody's favorite villain from episode 1, Darth Maul, with supposedly working lightsaber. I have no idea if it works. I am not taking him out of the box. But I picked him up today for a song. Basically what I almost did today. Because my comic book girl, my comic book store owner, she basically works deals even if she doesn't have to. So I've almost pretty much got him for absolutely nothing. I'm still wondering where my DVDs went. They're down here somewhere. I'll find them at some point. But yes, we did get... somebody did give us the Bombay. I did see that one. And Like I said, that one will work something out. Like I said, if somebody outside of Region 1 gets it and they want it,
Nice
I will ship it. So it just all depends. It's gonna bug me now because, like I said, I know I put it down. I just don't know where. But the manga set is basically
a great giveaway
somewhere.
to HT figure smile.
Oh, like I said, I think they're all great, but what do I know? That's because I go out and I see them, I like them, and I sell them or get them, buy them, and give them away. Nope, HBK. This is all pre-show. No prizes for the pre-show. No, Bubbles picked up some Dark Pops, and I'm keeping them.
One of these do I get a prize? He picked up some Darlic Pops this week. He is keeping those.
Absolutely. I'm keeping the Dalek Pops. I keep the chess pieces. Those are mine. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right, we are at 7:34. It's ran a little longer than I thought it was because I misplaced some stuff. Like I said, shame on me. Like I said, if I find it, we'll show it off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we have hit the 7:30 mark. And again, we gave you guys British Columbia and Bombay. Next on the list, museums by country. We had the Dostoevsky Museum is in Russia. Carrick Hill is in Australia. The Acropolis Museum is in Greece. The Skagens Museum, I think I said that right, is in Denmark. Muscat Gate is in Oman. The Tudor Museum is in Luxembourg. And the Sursak Museum is in Lebanon. And with that, we were looking at Ragdoll. Now this one I thought was going to be a little easier. I really did. I thought somebody would take a guess at this one. We had 43,550 mile river in Asia is the Mekong. The 27 mile South American river is Araguala.
Keep the Daleks also LOL.
Oh, come on. The 2,428 mile in Europe and Asia is the Ural. And what we were looking for was the Egyptian Mao. Next on the list, Microsoft products. Video conference, simple text editor, email, text processor, web app platform, video game, email and spreadsheet, Skype, Notepad, Outlook, Word, SharePoint, Halo, Outlook again, as you guys can see. Email was up there twice. Hey, Dogcat, how are we doing tonight?
Hello from Australia.
And the spreadsheet was Excel. So we were looking for the snowshoe cat. Then we had past and present NHL teams. Quebec Nordiques, the Brooklyn Americans, the Florida Panthers, the Edmonton Oilers, the Tampa Bay Lightning, the St. Louis Eagles. Yes, there was actually a team there called the Eagles before the Blues. The Edmonton Oilers. Oh, let me do something real quick, just so it quit doing that. Just so it'll quit transitions. Just so it will quit jumping ahead on me. There we go.
He got the one with the creature and the other one was the gold Darlac.
Let's get to it so we can get to the right one. We had the Quebec Nordiques, the Brooklyn Americans. Yes, there was a team called the Americans. The Florida Panthers, the Edmonton Oilers, the Tampa Bay Lightning, the St. Louis Eagles, the Edmonton Oilers again, about the only O I could find, and the Minnesota North Stars, otherwise known as the Napoleon cat. Yes, there is a cat, the breed called the Napoleon. This one I did not think anybody was going to get. I really didn't. We were looking for DC comic characters by alter ego. So basically you get their alter ego, and we were looking for the hero or villain they were. This is probably what I thought was going to be the second hardest or the second most obscure list. We had Dr. Fate. Abigail Hunkle was also known as the Red Tornado. Marcus Clay was known as Amazing Man. Captain Ulysses Hazard was Gravedigger. Orion, and that's the only name he went by, was Orion. Hollis T. Mason was Night Owl. Elizabeth Bell was Liberty Bell. And Sandy Anderson was known as Inferno. You take the first letters of each, you get Dragon Lee. Next we had... get that. African country by largest city. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce these. We have Benin, Egypt, Niger, Gambia, Angola, and Liberia. Or the Bengal. The Bengal is the...
Fishmeat 1975 was not expecting American.
Well, I'm hoping this American impresses you. That's all I'm asking for. That's my goal. And then this is the one that I figured, this was the other one I figured nobody was going to have a real guess at. We were looking for the atomic elements by the periodic table. Or actually, I think we had somebody get Toy Bob. Yeah, we did. James got Toy Bob, right? Let me make sure. Yeah, James got Toy Bob. That was very nicely done. That was the one I thought was going to be the toughest of the lot. So I got to give you major props on that one, James. Tungsten, iota, yttrium, boron, oxygen, and bromine was the Toy Bob.
Yeah.
Then we had cars by manufacturer. The Gremlin, the Ambassador 6, the G20, the Cadet, the Scala, and the Vantage. As you can see, they were made by AMC, Nash, Janetta, Opel, Renault, and Aston Martin.
Yes,
I got fluff on my jacket. The Turkish Angora. And finally, to wrap it up, last name of Wimbledon men's singles winners. And you will notice we had a bunch of years. The one advantage you had, if you were getting through to this one, is 1992 repeated a lot.
Does he look nervous and confused? Oh, smile. I had Xbox box.
Ah, see, you were close, hon. You were close. And basically what we were looking for were the last names of Wimbledon singles champions. And yes, I know most of them were American, but that was because they were the only ones that had letters that fit. We had Sampras, Agassi, Vines from 1932, Agassi, Nadal, Newcomb, Agassi, and Hewitt. And we were looking for the Savannah Cat. So ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you right now, as hard as that was for you guys, and I believe it really was, harder for me to put that together. It really is. Because A, if I use categories repeatedly, you guys are going to know them. B, I've got to find categories that has all the needed letters to make up the words. So this one is going to be interesting to see if I can do more than one. So Bubbles, that one is, I did that just for you, and that one gave me a headache. I think I sat in Faishy Stream for 3 weeks while I was working on this. I think it was 3 weeks I was working on the idea, and then she gave me the can you do the cat ones? And I'm like, oh boy. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the pre-show, and like I said, it will probably come back at some point. I just have to work out the items I can use. Like the elemental table will be easy. The superheroes might be easy. We're going to have to see on that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me see if I actually have the music I need
Thank you.
for this. I may not have the music for this one. Because I don't think my site that usually... No, I don't have the music for this one. So we're going to have to... Pardon me. So we're going to have to fake it with another show that everybody should know.
That's why your shows need more than creative same smile.
Yeah, like I said, this one is going to be a... You don't want me singing. You'll break this screen, this screen, this screen, that screen, and whatever glasses you guys have on your side of the screen. You don't want me singing. Yeah, as Bubbles, you do not want me singing in the slightest. I thought I'd use this chance to find those videos. Now I just have to hope this song doesn't block from other countries. Like I said, that's the one frustrating thing about YouTube. Is I can't play one of my favorite theme songs or the archives will not be viewable, actually, believe it or not, in Germany, which stinks.
Then LOL.
Like I said, I know they're down there somewhere. Oh, and then Bubbles picked up a small prize for you guys. She picked up the Captain America Frisbee/Shield. Of course, she might pick this up for me, and I just decided I'm going to use it for you guys at some point. Oh, well, I will find it at some point. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the game tonight is a game where you're not going to actually know what the actual final answer is, because you got to figure out what the final question is. The game tonight is called That's the Question. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, again, the show is entirely themed, or at least the first two are themed. So you guys will know that. I'm going to put the music back on and let it run.
I like to buy it, please LOL.
And put it down at a real low value. Hopefully that's low enough that you guys can still hear me. What we're going to do is you are going to see... Alright, come on, jump. A blank board. That's all you're going to see is a blank board. And it will be filled with a question. Your job is to fill up that board by finding the correct letters. But to find the correct letters, you basically have to answer a trivia question with, come on, an anagram word at the bottom of the screen.
The question?
No, that's not the question. So, for instance, you may see, the question may be something as simple as, what did Doctor Who travel around in? The obvious answer is TARDIS, and what you will see at the bottom are the letters TARDIS and one extra letter. You don't have to give me the extra letter, you just have to give me the answer to the question. Whatever letter is left over will appear in the mystery question. If you get the trivia question, you get to take one shot at the mystery question. And all I'll need from you is the answer to the question. Okay? So we can skip this next slide because here we go. Victor will be placing the question. Again, if you answer the anagram word, you'll be able to answer the question. So ladies and gentlemen, there is a bonus game to this, by the way, just so you know. And it will go basically from, there are officially 20 full questions on this board. You may not even need all 20. It'll go from 1 to 19, and these were randomly ordered. So it is not the most common letter first. The most common letter could be at the end, could be in the middle. Don't know. Yes, spelling does count because you will see all the letters in the answer. Bubbles, you cannot play. You know better. This one you can't play. So this is one of those few ones where your spelling will matter no matter what. So if you spell it wrong, I won't take it. I will tell you you're wrong. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, here is the first question. Teddy Roosevelt had a number of animals that roamed the White House grounds. He had a cat that was named after what mineral? All right. Teddy Roosevelt had a number of animals that roamed the White House grounds, including a cat named after what mineral? Yeah, I was going to bring him back tonight, but I backed off on that one. There are the ooh, crud. We're going to have to do something about that real quick. Give me 1 minute. I got to make sure it's readable. All right, I'm going to hope this is readable. I did not expect that green to be that bad. So again, Teddy Roosevelt had a number of animals that roamed the White House ground, including a cat named after what mineral? And again, it will be based on the order your answers come up on the PSN, and the spelling must be correct. Teddy Roosevelt had a number of animals that roamed the White House ground. Ooh, no, 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 no. No, Sleepy. No, Sleepy. There. All right, Doug. Basically, you're trying to answer the question. So basically, you're trying to answer that question at the top.
Don't understand. Someone say horse.
Shut up, Bubbles. The answer is in those letters at the bottom. It's basically, it's anagrammed up, it's mixed up, and that's why I always read the question. I'd rather than be able to read the letters. I'm gonna have to fix the colors, unfortunately, before the next broadcast.
Cannot read the top line of question.
Try and read the question over and over and over and over and over. So, we are looking at the answer to the question. Teddy Roosevelt had a number of animals that roamed the White House ground, including a cat named after what mineral? The answer is anagrammed in those letters at the bottom. And HBK got it first and foremost. Bubbles, that's why you can't help. You know better. It was indeed quartz. And as you can see, there was an extra I in those letters. That's what the one in the parentheses is. So HBK, what you're going to see is you're going to see all the I's come up on the question. You get one guess to tell me the answer to this question. Yeah, I'm going to have to lower that just a smidge. Let's see. It doesn't want to go up anymore. Damn it. It may be locked. I'm more worried about them seeing the letters than I am worried about them seeing the question. So HBK, what is the answer to our mystery question?
Dog cat, you forgot the T in quartz. Thanks, Julie. I am Captain LOL.
He misspelled it, Fish. The spelling will matter on this. Because he spelled it Q-U-A-R-Z. The spelling will matter on this one. This is like one of those. This is like the Wheel of Fortune game where you have to get the spelling right. Yeah, he had cores right. Alright, no guess from HBK for the question. Now see, you always take a guess. If you're right,
No
you steal one.
I as my by one. Fish dog cat misspelled the word.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here is question number 2. Which astrological sign is the 5th of the zodiac and runs from July 22nd to August 23rd? Which astrological sign is the 5th of the zodiac and runs from July 22nd to August 23rd? And there are your letters. E-E-L-O. Now, like I said, this is probably one of the 3 easy questions in the board. I gotta figure out how to de-blind that color. That's gonna bug me. That's gonna bug me. Oh well. Correct, Fishy. It is indeed the Leo. And you are going to get an E to add to the question. And Fish, there are all the E's in the question. And again, folks, just so you know, the green squares are the actual spaces, and the words do wrap. So if you don't see a space at the end, it will wrap around. That one blank E, blank under the E is also supposed to be it. Green.
We can't see the letters. Or at least I can't see the letters before you moved it. That's a lot, LOL.
So Fish, you get to take a guess at the mystery question.
Great, but no guess so far.
All right, no guess on the E, which means we go to question number 3. Who was the TV teenager character that had a cat named Salem? Who was the TV teenager character that had a cat named Salem? And there are your letters. Like I said, if you guys can see those letters, I'm happy because they're glaring to me. That green does not do me any justice. And Turtle gets it first. It is indeed Sabrina. And you are now going to get the Y, Turtle. And here is the Y. You get one Y. Told you, they're mixed up. You get some big ones, some little ones, and then some ones. So, Turtle, you get to take a guess at the mystery question. I think if we get to question 10 or 11, I think one of those two kind of like almost, in my opinion, give away the question. But we shall see.
Good work, James.
Oh, you thought you knew it, huh? So, Turtle,
You threw my guess with the YLOL.
What is your guess for the mystery question? Still wondering where I put the... And just so you guys know, I think next week... Nope, it is not Autobots rollout. I think next week this will be going out. Just to let you guys know, I think this will be going out next week. Be signed and autographed, White Heart. I'm pretty sure this will be next Saturday's prize. Nope, it is not Autobots rollout. At least you took a guess. What can you do? And we go to the next question. What Caribbean nation highest point is on Cat Island? What Caribbean nation's highest point is on Cat Island? And the letters for this question are as follows.
Megatron.
AAABHMST. What Caribbean nation's highest point is on Cat Island? This is actually pretty good background music. What Caribbean's nation highest point is on Cat Island? Correct, Turtle. It was indeed the Bahamas. The Bahamas' highest point is located on Cat Island. And with that, Turtle, you get to see with the T's appearing. And you got about 6 of them, so it's a pretty good add-on there. So, Turtle, what is the answer to our mystery question?
G and slow.
It just depends on it depends on the internet connection sometimes, Dog Cat. And sometimes it depends on who you're playing against. Nope, it is not Thundercats. For instance, if Chris is playing, Chris Dagadacy, otherwise known as Red Chain, his internet connection is like this fast. Because they were playing one night, and I can't remember the game. I want to say it was Jeopardy. We were doing a Jeopardy game, and Emery's is running away with it early. Emery's is running away with it, and Chris gets on, and Chris is beating Emery's to every answer out there. I mean, he is like, Emery's is like mega seconds behind. And it was just like, wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Question number 5. Which poet wrote the poem Gus the Theater Cat and many others before they were adopted for the musical Cats? Which poet actually wrote the poem Gus the Theater Cat and many others before they were adopted and changed for the musical Cats? And here, ladies and gentlemen, are your letters. E-I-L-M-O-S-T-T. Which poet wrote the poem Gus the Theater Cat and others before they were adopted for the musical Cats?
TSL.
Correct again, Turtle. Turtle trying to lock this one up, isn't he? Turtle's on fire. He wants that Firefly model. It was indeed T.S. Eliot. And ladies and gentlemen, Turtle, here is your M. We have one M that is added to the board. And I'm trying to figure out why. Oh, I know why. Because I have the stuff plugged in that doesn't need to be plugged in. There we go. I'm going to close a few things out and hope that fixes so Turtle, what is the answer to our mystery question? Did something with them. Just gonna bug me. It is not the sonic screwdriver. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
The sonic screwdriver.
Question number 6. Which video game cat starred in the Time Sweeper game? Which video game cat starred in the Time Sweeper game? And here are your letters. B-I-D-L-N-X. Which video game cat starred in the Time Sweeper game? Correct again, Turtle. It was indeed Blinks. And we are adding a D to the question. And here is the question. So, Turtle, can you give me the answer to the question? So I'm trying to figure out where I would have put them. Not there. I know, it seems weird. I'm spending the whole episode kind of trying to find these DVDs I just purchased.
Josie and the Pussycats.
No, it is not Josie and the Pussycats, but that is a very good guess. And somebody finally remembered the theme to the show. And we go with question number 7. Originally a Japanese film, a 1989 film movie with the 2 characters in the title, featured what orange tabby, and his fawn pug friend, Otis. Originally a Japanese film, a 1989 film movie, with the 2 characters named in the title, featured what orange tabby and his fawn pug friend, Otis. Correct again, Turtle. It was indeed Milo. You were thinking Odie, HBK. Garfield and Odie. Nope, it was Milo and Otis. And I did not know it was originally a Japanese film. I did not know that one. And for Turtle,
Garfield. Oliver.
We are going to reveal the O's. So, Turtle, what is your guess to the mystery question? I had to put them somewhere because they haven't gone back upstairs. Tartar sauce Grumpy Cat. No, it is not tartar sauce Grumpy Cat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that means it is open again to everybody. And here is question number 8. Which luxury car manufacturer is known for its XK and XF models? Which luxury car manufacturer is known for its XK and XF models? And let's see if it comes up with Turtle first on the PSN chat, because they all came in real quick together. It was like all 4 of them were a second apart.
Jaguar.
Turtle. Turtle in with the fastest, just like by a hair. It was indeed Jaguar. And that means we reveal the G. And we have 1 G added to the question, Turtle. And for those of you that aren't getting it, just keep trying to see if you can think of it, because if Turtle doesn't get one of the trivia questions, you guys can jump in there and steal it, and it's been known to happen.
Into old and slow wing.
Now wait a minute, youngster. I'm the old one. I'm the old one. That much I do know.
Tom and Jerry.
No, the answer is not Tom and Jerry. It is not Tom and Jerry. So, ladies and gentlemen, question number 9. Even the cartoons had cat pets. What was the name of the Flintstones' saber-toothed tiger? Even the cartoons had pet cats. What was the name of the Flintstones' saber-toothed tiger? And we have a few letters on this one. A, B, B, P, S, S, U, Y. And I have no idea what she just threw down the stairs. Oh, I thought you threw something down the stairs.
Baby puss.
Correct. Again, turtle. Oh, turtle, you're just trying to run away with this one, aren't you? It was indeed. Baby Puss was the name of the Flintstones' saber-toothed tiger. And with that, we reveal an extra U. And you get 1 U. See, the good thing is, guys, I think every one the turtle's gotten, with the exception of the O, no, the D, has given him like 1 letter every time. He's giving him 1 letter, so he's got to work it out. Oh, that was not what I was looking for. It goes in the junk pile.
Turtle is doing the work, LOL wink.
See, I knew somebody was gonna use that. They're making you do all the work, Turtle, then they're gonna try to steal it from you.
Sylvester and Tweety.
No, it is not Sylvester and Tweety. So here is question number 10. What was the hotel that Siegfried and Roy primarily performed their White Tiger act at? What was the hotel that Siegfried and Roy used to primarily perform their White Tiger act at? And here, ladies and gentlemen, are your letters. A, C, E, G, I, M, R. Oh, I saw that one, HBK. I saw that one.
Turn for a couple more answer, I get my right. Answer it, LOL.
I didn't put it there. I didn't put it there. feel bad like walking in and off the stage trying to find this thing. I really do. What was the hotel that Siegfried and Roy primarily used when they performed their White Tiger act? Again, we have A, C, E, G, I, M, and R. Correct, James. It was indeed the Mirage. Their primary act occurred in Las Vegas's Mirage Casino and Hotel. And we got a couple of C's thrown up on the board. So James, can you tell me what the answer to the question is? I'm going to turn that down a little more. Told you they're gonna sneak in on you, Turtle. They make you do all the early work. Pin is somewhere over here. I hope. Ah, there's the pin. So again, James, we are looking for the answer to the mystery question. I think I must have put them upstairs. Although I don't know why I would have done that.
Felix.
And James goes with Felix, and it is not Felix. Very good guess for Felix the cat. But we go to question number 11. What was the name of the cat on the TV show Alf that the lead character always wanted to eat? What was the name of the cat on Alf that the lead character always wanted to eat? And ladies and gentlemen, here are your letters. C-K-L-R-U-Y. C-K-L-R-U-Y.
Lucky.
Correct, Turtle. His name was indeed Lucky, because Alf always wanted cat pizza and cat burgers and a few other things. All right, with that, we're going to reveal the R for Turtle. So, Turtle.
Lucky.
Can you give me the answer to the question? You in there, so you're out of the way. And I need to pull up a chair or a stool and ponder what I did with my DVDs. Because I have no clue. How far behind my YouTube video or YouTube is, because it's buffering a lot for whatever reason. It's probably because I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things running on the internet right now, probably. Nope, it is not. Shut up, Roy. I'm eating pork. For those of you that don't know, Shup Up is an in-joke because of some trolls back when we were on Ustream. I will tell you guys that right now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, question number 12. If you have a fear of cats, what phobia are you suffering from? If you have a fear of cats, what phobia are you suffering from?
Roy's here again. Lol.
Roy is probably never going to go away until I get to the John or Jack list. Roy will probably be a thing until John or Jack. I'm trying to remember who else I might have a name one done with. I think those are the only 2 names I got left right now. I might have a George, I think. Is it will hug him and squeeze him and call him George. If you have a fear of cats, what phobia are you suffering from? And James is the first one in with it. Is indeed allurophobia. For those of you that have not been around and caught it, this comes up quite a few times in some of the older games. I don't know why I ended up repeating this question a lot. But it showed up in the preview for a wordplay game. It showed up during a wordplay game. It showed up during a Wipeout game. It has now shown up in That's the Question. And I think it shows up on an All-Star Blitz game, I think. And it might have shown up in Hollywood Square. I don't know why I can't seem to get rid of this question. It just comes up over and over and over and over. All right, James. Here is where the H's go. So now as you can see, we've got some words in there.
What phobia for Roy's LOL?
That would be called Oswald-phobia, or Patrick-phobia, or Orbison-phobia. So James, we are looking for the answer to the mystery question. And we had quite a few H's pop up on that one. Hey, Emery's, how we doing? Yep, we are still open. We have still not come down to the answer to the question.
Is it open?
But this part right now, James has control of the board. So, James, It's open to Roys and turtles and Emerys and fishes and James and
Only open to Roy's
cat dogs, and it's just not open to Bubbles. It's the only person it's not open to. Nope, the answer is not Larry. So we go to question number 13. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is question number 13. According to the idiom, what made short work of the feline? According to the idiom, what made short work of the feline? This one should be really easy.
Okay, good to see everyone. Been busy.
According to the idiom, what made short work of the feline?
Curiosity.
Correct, Emerys. It was indeed curiosity made short work of the feline, or curiosity killed the cat. All right, Emerys, we're going to reveal the ends. And can you answer the question? So again, we are looking to the answer to the mystery question. Like I said, my YouTube channel is buffering really bad for some reason. All I need is the answer. See, I think Bubbles knows it, but she knows better than to answer now. Oh, let's see if that came through. I thought I heard it speak, but yep, there it goes. All right, question number 14. What UK all-girl band had top hits with "The Tide is High" and "Whole Again"? What UK all-girl band had top hits with "The Tide is High" and "Whole Again"? And you got a lot of letters on this one, so I'm not even going to read them. So shh, don't say anything, Bubbles. What UK all-girl band had top hits with "The Tide is High" and "Whole Again"? Oh, I can't stand sitting on this thing for long. It's like I gotta stand. Now I know why when they did this on ITV, and on the British shows, the guys always stood behind things. Correct, James. Shut up, Bubbles. James got it with Atomic Kitten. And that means the F's come off the board. Or go on the board, I should say. It's always on the board, not off the board.
There was a note about the answer to the question.
Do not give any hints.
Arctic Kitty.
All right, James, can you tell me the answer to the question? You guys are in trouble. Turtle knows it.
No clue LOL. If it GRR.
So, James? Uh-oh, we got two people in that admit to knowing this.
I know it said. Drone.
Yeah. So that means if James doesn't get this, question 15 looks like it's going to be really important. We got two people that know this. Three people. Well, you don't count.
3. Just got to block out these two.
No, it is not 9 lives, James. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently this is going to start where it's going to start getting important. Question number 15. What famous cat sang T for the Tillerman? What famous cat sang T for the Tillerman? And here are your letters. What famous cat sang T for the Tillerman? And Emery's in with Stevens. It was indeed Cat Stevens. And we put the A's on the board. All right, Emery's.
Stevens.
Emery's, can you answer the question?
Wood. Stevens.
Well, he's still got to spell it right, so let's see what happens. Let's see if he does know it, like he claims he does. And indeed, if this does like it's supposed to,
GRR socks.
It is indeed socks. The actual question is, what was the name of the first cat during the Clinton presidency? And apparently, I don't have the button set up correctly to reveal them all. There you are. What was the name of the first cat during the Clinton presidency? Congratulations, Emery's. It is now yours. The Firefly Serenity Yahtzee set. So I will put this back in the to go out pile. Oh, congratulations, Emery's. See, now I'm thinking if we had gone a little faster, Emery's wouldn't have made it in on time. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the primary game for That's the Question. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, or I should say Emery's, it is time for you to test your luck against the vault. Now, as you know, you're going to get one number off the vault, no matter what.
Nice, just started watching on 3rd episode.
Now, Turtle's gonna blame Roy. I already know what Turtle's blaming. Turtle's blaming Roy. Alright, Emery's, this is for you and you alone. It is the same principle, except you are on a timer.
It's all your fault, Turtle said, LOL.
Now, we're going to give you the first answer here in a minute to show you how this works. As you can see, it's the same principle. One letter is going to drop off. These are all either definitions or cryptic definitions to a word. One letter will fall off for every one you get right. However, you only have, I believe, 2 minutes total. So, what it's going to be is you're going to see the question and the letters. If you want to guess, you guess at it. If you don't want to guess at it, you pass. But if you pass, it's gone. It does not come back. Okay? Here's the other catch. You're not going to see the question at the end until you get through ever how many of these you go through. Okay? After we do that, we will then reveal the question as you have earned it. If you have completed any word, single word, that's 4 or more letters, you get a second number off the board. If you can then tell me what the actual question is, you get a third number off the board. And then if you can give me the answer, it's a fourth number off the board. So basically, you get 1 for winning. 2, you get a second, another one if you can complete any word in the question. You'll get a third, another one if you can read the question. And then you can get another one if you can give me the answer to the question. All right? And I'm going to actually give you 1 letter. All right? So, for instance, we have, it's a feeling thing. Give me a minute. I got to go undo the rest function. No rest for the wicked. So you're definitely getting 1 letter. I kind of doubt it, HBK, because I don't have anything else set up right now. So, for instance, Emery's, we have, it's a feeling thing. And we have catapult. If you drop the P, you get tactual. Okay? It's a royale with cheese. So you're definitely going to get a P in the question. I will tell you that right now. So again, it's a feeling thing. Catapult gives you a P. So again, you will only get 2 minutes total. I believe again it's 2 minutes. It might be a minute 58. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's right in there. So I'm going to reveal the next question for you. I'm going to read it off. After I read it, we start the timer. Okay? So, here's the next question. Not your regular movement. Okay, so it's not your regular movement with these letters. 1 extra letter is in there. So again, you can shout out what answers you want, or you at any point you can say pass. The moment you say pass, I will jump to the next question. All right? And your timer starts now. So again, just shout out answers that you think it might be or pass at any point. He's passing. Fireplace necessity.
Pass. It's low.
And I will admit, this is probably I think the hardest bonus game I've got so far. Fireplace necessity.
I don't know drunk LOL.
It's anagrammed and dropped one letter, just like the game. It is not air. It's an anagram minus one letter.
Air.
Oh, time's up. All right. So you basically have the free letter, Emerys. That's all you get. We gave you the P. That's the only one you get. So it's basically, can you give me the question and the answer? 2 minutes goes by quick. Mark caught on. Mark, because when he won the Silent Bobblehead, he was playing something that was timed. He just started throwing answers out. He literally threw out 9 answers in less than 2 minutes. I think he answered 6 questions. He actually managed to answer 6 questions in, it was either 90 seconds or 2 minutes. I can't remember. And the funny thing is, I don't think people realize just how fast $17.76. So he's not going to take a shot at the question.
Phone a friend LOL Day Saint has him in speed dial LOL. 1776. Lol.
And hopefully it will reveal. It's not revealing the question. Oh well, I can fix that later. The actual question was...
Didn't pay attention to rules. Lol.
See, I figured as much. Mr. Drunk over there, that's what it was. Let's get the question up so we can see what Emery's is not getting a guess at.
New computer. Christmas present from YB.
Christmas present.
Dozek is kicking my butt. The horse is kicking your butt.
And the question was, what is the name of the family cat owned by the Simpsons? So you basically had 5 chances for a second word.
2 horses.
And the answer to the question is Snowball. Snowball is the name of the family cat owned by the Simpsons. So, Emery, you're just out of luck on this one, because you're only getting one number off the board. So, let me get the vault up for you. And with that, we're going to make a change to the sound effects. All right, Emerys, you get to take one number off the board.
Good thing the board is thinning out.
Well, it's only thinning out by one tonight. Let's see. Turtle, Nerdy, who else?
Who was the big fighter?
Fishy was.
Turtle.
All right. First off, Emerys, which wrong row would you like a number removed from? Or I should say, which row would you like a wrong number removed from? You won the game, so you automatically get one off the board.
3668.
So which row would you like me to remove a number from? Again, we have row 1 is the brown, 2 blue, 3
Row
gray.
1. Roy thinned out the vault.
All right, out of row 1, we are removing the 0. All right. Damn it. Knock over my own bar. All right, Emerys. What number combination would you like us to try? Three, 6, 6, 8 is 3, 6, 6, 8.
3668.
Our combination to our vault. No, it is not the combination to the vault again tonight. So the
WWLOL. Turtle can have the Firefly Yahtzee. Much love, bro.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is 9 o'clock. It is 5 o'clock, I think, where Fishy is. It's probably like 3 a.m. where Dogcat was, I think. My time zones are all... yeah, actually there were.
I forgot to ask if there were big wins on the Powerball.
They split it 3 ways. California, Tennessee, and Florida each had one. So they're each getting 300-something million before taxes, and I think after taxes they're getting like 165 million each, I think. But Emerys walks in late, walks out with the Firefly. Congratulations, Emerys. It is yours. So do not forget, I don't keep your addresses. At least I don't think I've still got them on file. I might have yours still on file. I might. I think I'm gonna. I'm considering just putting them on file so I have them. I haven't guaranteed that yet, but oops, wrong button. And then we save the vault again. And we close things out. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Emery's on the prize win. Like I said, next week, right now I am leaning towards this for the prize collection. This is, again, this is the signed print by Carl, yeah, I can't even say his name anymore. Carl Lundgren.
It's 1 p.m. in Australia, Dogcat, and 4 Amber smiles.
Okay.
Hi Emery's, but you won it fair and square, big smile.
Oh yeah, there's the signature. It's kind of hard to see on the camera. But it's signed down at the bottom by him. So I'm thinking this will be next Saturday's prize. That's what I'm aiming for.
I would like to relinquish my prize to Turtle.
I'm starting to wonder if Emery's room is getting too packed. That's what I'm starting to wonder. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for being with us again. It is Saturday night. It is prize night. It is... It has been wild. It's been fun. It's been crazy. Like I said, and it's missing DVDs, which is going to drive me nuts. Again, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, please follow the same thing. You'll see pictures of all the prizes that I give out. You'll see lots of other things. Follow me on YouTube. Follow Listwits. Facebook is the Listwits Game Show page, which I still have not kept it up. Which I really have to start doing. I just don't know what to put on it, to be honest with you, because I still haven't done the Flash conversion software for PowerPoint 16, which is the one thing I'm doing with. Yeah, you guys, thanks Bubbles for this one. She wanted the theme tonight for her and her grandmother. So this one was for her. Next Saturday, I don't know if there's a theme one. I'm planning on theming up more of the shows though, so it'll be whatever the topic is on the show will be for the entire game. There will be some exceptions, of course, such as Jeopardy and Joker's Wild. I haven't decided on that part yet. The prizes in the boxes before you ship them out. You lost me, hon. The prizes in the boxes before you ship me out. The prizes in the boxes before you ship them out.
Are you sure, Emery's?
She's lost me. She'll explain it to me later. I hope. Otherwise, she's going to really confuse me. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for everything. We will be back on Tuesday night with the list and probably a test game. I may test the pyramid game Tuesday. I don't know because I haven't even really worked on that one in a while. Because I'm not even sure I've got anything to test. Because I think most everything else is set up other than the pregame stuff.
Facebook posts. Yes, 100 Turtle.
Yeah, I could do that. I could do that on the Listwits page. But ladies and gentlemen, it has been fun. As Fishy says, I try to make it a very fast 2 hours.
This is awesome drunk.
Emery's, I think that has something to do with it. I really do. Because I can see him. Well, see, now Emery has admitted he is not a Firefly fan. He has admitted that before.
It puts the lotion in the basket or it gets the Roy again, LOL.
But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we will be back on Tuesday with the list, and I don't know what I'm going to test. I'll have something to test. Don't know yet. We shall see, and then we will be back Saturday with another prize episode. We will be here pretty much every Saturday with a prize episode. But really, I think that's it for the night. Like I said, I couldn't find the DVDs. I'll post them on Instagram when I find them. It's basically a manga set. It's basically what it is. So that'll be available. So again, please follow me on Instagram, The Saint Fan,
nice evening, a nice
and you will see everything.
Make everyone smile.
Oh, you too, Mavish. But ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're going to wrap things up. We're actually finishing on time tonight, which is a surprise. No late overruns. So ladies and gentlemen, with that, as always, making choices in life is the easiest thing to do. Always make sure you can do everything you can do to make sure that you make the right choices in life, because that's the important ones. So ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're going to wish you guys a good night, and we will see y'all on Tuesday.
Text to speech unavailable here.